Da 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 da. Ba 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 da 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 da. Yeah, what is up, everyone? This is your boy Simon Sejas, and today I wanted to share with you a cool little accessory that I actually thought I would never get my hands on because I never thought GoPro would actually release it. They had announced this thing along with the Hero 8 about a year ago, but never got a chance to come out with this accessory until recently. And they actually released it with the Hero 9, but it is here, and it is none other than the display mod for my Hero 8, and is also compatible with the GoPro Hero 9. So Hero 8 Black and Hero 9 Black. So let's go and open this bad boy up and show you what's inside this box. So right here, I had actually opened this earlier, but to make sure it was a clean, nice clean opening, I cut the seal on the bottom of the box, and I was able to just slide the contents out of the box very easily. So as you can see, it is sitting in a cardboard insert, and it's the actual display mod is inside this little plastic casing. And what else does it have in here? It has a couple booklets of instructions and a user guide. So let's go and file this to the side real quick. That way we can see what is inside this bad boy. So right here, you can see this case. Boom. Can you see it? It's a nice little solid little plastic casing. And let's go and open it up. As you open it up, you can see the display mod. It already has a film protected lining over the screen. It's like a little film over it to protect it from getting scratched. We can always take that off whenever we want. And what's actually protecting the display mod is like a soft foam insert right here. It's like a soft foam bed right here for the display right here inside the casing to make sure it is nice and safe and won't get broken while you're transporting it around. So let's go and put this to the side right here, and let's get to the big kahuna, the meat and potatoes right here, what this video is all about, the display mod. So right here, it has a little insert for your cold shoe on your Hero 8. Let me go and grab that right here to the side. And here is my GoPro Hero 8 Black, and I'm using it with my GoPro accessory, the 3-way arm. And right here, I have my Hero 8 already inserted into the media mod, and this is the only way that you're able to use the display mod is in conjunction with the media mod. You cannot use it without the media mod, and so yeah, this is why I wanted to have it paired together to have it completed. So as you can see right here on the top, there's a cold shoe. I'm going to go and insert the display mod right in the cold shoe, and it snaps in place fairly easily actually. As you can see, it snapped in there nice and easy. And right here on the top, you have your micro HDMI port. And there's a certain way that you want to insert your micro HDMI connector, and right here, this little connector line is a little bit longer than what it actually shows on the picture for the marketing for it. And there's a reason for that. It's because it's compatible with the Hero 9, and the Hero 9 is a little bit bigger, has a little bit bigger body than the Hero 8, and they want to be able to make sure that it's compatible for both. So they give you an extra little bit of slack, which is perfectly fine. So right here, what I do is just kind of turn this little extra slack of line upward, and it gives me a nice bit of tension right here to be able to keep this micro HDMI port inserted into the media mod for the GoPro Hero 8 Black. I don't know if you guys can see that. Let me go in and zoom in real quick. That way you can kind of see this little setup. So right here, let me go in and pop this off again so you guys can see. Right here on the very top is the micro HDMI port. And here is the line with a little bit of slack. And here is the media mod. And it's right in top of the cold shoe. If I wanted to slide it out, I can slide it out fairly easy. I think right when you're first trying to slip it in and out, it might be a little harder to do because it's the first time it's ever being inserted. But I've already put it in and out of the top of this cold shoe a few times, and it's actually fairly easy, and it kind of has a little bit of a nice little satisfying feeling when it slides right all the way into place and has a little bit of a little bit of a snap. So right here, I'm going to go ahead and push up the line right here. I'm going to insert the micro HDMI connection right here. Boom. And that connects right in. Like I said, you have a nice little bit of tension right here to be able to keep it nice and snug right in place. And right here on the side, you have a little power button right here that actually turns this on. Let me turn on the GoPro too as well. So you can see right here, it shows you when the GoPro is not connected, it gives you that it's connecting to the front of the GoPro. So now you can actually see that the display is actually showing right here, and you're able to frame yourself nicely. And the cool thing about having this little setup is you can actually add better audio if you want. So let me go and grab a little accessory I want to add to it. Right here, I have my Rode Wireless Go. Let me go and insert this right here. And you have another cold shoe on the side of your Hero 8 Media Mod. So this is a Hero 8 Black Media Mod right here. And right here on the side, there's another cold shoe. I'm just going to go and slide my Wireless Go right on the side. And it fits perfectly. And then right here on the very middle, there's a USB Type-C, and then you're going to skip that and go down to the bottom, and there's actually a 3.5 millimeter audio port right here. So you're going to connect this and insert your 3.5 millimeter jack right into there. Boom. And voila. Now you have your audio connected, and I can go and turn this on. Boom. And I can turn on the receiver right here, which I have the receiver I have both parts of the Wireless Go right here, and I have it connected to the Rode Lavalier Go, which I have on my person right here. As you can see, it's connected right there on the inside port of my shirt. And boom. Now, I want to make sure that the settings are all correct. And if I want to switch back from the front screen to the back, all I have to do is press the power button once, and now it transitions over to the back. That way I can see if my settings are all correct and make sure that the audio is connected. So yes, it's connected to the standard mic, and it's all good. So that is one thing about this display, is that it is not a touchscreen, and you cannot change any types of settings from this display, which is perfectly fine. The main reason for the display is to be able to frame yourself correctly, and it's very important to have a proper framing of your shot. Usually when you're filming with your GoPro, if you're in the wide or super view, it's really not going to matter too much, and you can just kind of point at a distance, it's going to capture everything. But it's always good to have somewhat of an idea of how you want to frame yourself. And this is where this nice little accessory comes in handy. So this little accessory is $79.99 on the GoPro Hero website and also at Best Buy. I actually purchased mine from Best Buy, but you can also get the display mod at a nice little 30% discount if you were to subscribe to the GoPro subscription each month. And you also get coverage for your camera. So if anything ever happens to your camera, it gets broken or it needs to be serviced or anything, you can send it in a GoPro as long as you have that subscription, which is $4.99 a month. And it's not too bad because it's almost like just having insurance for your GoPro. And you also get a nice 50% discount. Well, at the time it was 50% discount on all of the accessories for the GoPro. So I think that was really cool. I think it kind of changed a little bit. It might not be exactly 50%, and I'm not sure how good of a discount it is on all the accessories, but on the majority of accessories I've seen, you get a nice chunky discount, which is good, especially if you want to stack on different accessories for your different GoPros. So I've actually had each of the GoPros all the way from the Hero 4 Silver, Hero 4 Black, Hero 5 Black, Hero 6 Black. I didn't get the Hero 7 because I believe that the Hero 6 was still very, very good camera. And then when the Hero 8 came out, it had a totally different redesign. It was a little bit smaller, and the little features just kind of reeled me into grabbing it. And to be honest, all the GoPros work fine to this day, and they all have pretty similar image quality. But the thing that separates the newer cameras is that image stabilization, which works very, very well in well-lit areas. But in lower light, you got to watch out for that. A lot of times I usually just turn off the image stabilization in lower light situations just because you don't want that pixelation and that weird shifting of your video footage. But anyway, going back to this display mod, let me go and press this button again to switch it over to frame. So press the power button and it switches back over, and now you can frame yourself. Let me go and stick this right here, and that way I can record myself a little bit and show you guys how everything looks when I'm framing. So now, I think I have it in. Okay, so now I'm framing myself in the media mod right here, and you can actually see everything fairly good. And here we go. So I'm recording myself. I'm using my ring light at a distance right here to my right hand side, and I can see that it's recording on the smaller display screen on my GoPro Hero 8. And the crazy thing is it doesn't really have any information on the display mod whatsoever. It's just there for framing. So if you're expecting anything more out of the display mod, it really doesn't do much except for just showing a picture of yourself to be able to see yourself and be able to frame yourself properly, which is perfectly fine for me. It's really easy to switch and just touch that little power button and switch back to the back screen if you need to change any type of settings. It's not that big of a deal. I think they had to figure out a way to make this streamline and function properly to be able to bring it out to the masses, and I think that's probably why they waited so long to release it. But let's go over a few of the specs about this display mod. Okay, so right here it says frame the shot with display mod, the flip up screen that lets you see yourself in action, compact and perfect for vloggers. It connects to your Hero 9 Black and Hero 8 Black via the media mod. So like I said earlier, you have to have the media mod to be able to connect this. It has a 2-inch flip-up screen, which makes vlogging easy, has a built-in rechargeable battery and micro HDMI connector, folding design for easy storage and transport. Let's see what else it has. It has a compact and sturdy and low-profile appearance, connects to your Hero 9 Black and Hero 8 Black via the required media mod. Okay. Like I just said already, Oops. Okay. It says what's in the box. I already showed you guys. It's the display mod, and also has a USB-C cable. Actually, like I said, I had opened it earlier and I took out the cable out of there earlier, so I forgot to insert it back in there when I was reopening the box for you guys. But in a nutshell, I showed you what it looked like to unbox it and what was actually contents, besides me forgetting to put the USB-C cable back inside the box. But for the most part, I think it's a nice little added bonus. With the Hero 9, you already have a front-facing display that shows a picture of yourself to be able to frame yourself. But this little display mod attachment is a little bit bigger, so you're able to see a little bit more clearly. So I think that's kind of cool. But yeah, this is the display mod. I've been filming myself with my Hero 8 Black with this display mod for about 3 minutes now, and recording everything with my Rode Wireless Go. And we're gonna go on and switch back and forth so you guys can see how this looks like. I think this display mod's awesome so far, and we're gonna just see how sturdy it is, or how long it lasts. You know, if it has longevity, and it has the built toughness of all the GoPros before it. But I don't even know what the hell I'm saying right now. Sorry, guys. So we're gonna have to see over time how this holds up, how the display mod holds up over time, and see if it's actually worth the $80. Like I said, you can get it for a little bit cheaper if you sign up with the GoPro subscription, monthly subscription, and you can get 30% off and pretty much get it for a nice little deal. And I think that's pretty cool. But all in all, I think it's a nice little added bonus. It's not necessary whatsoever. You can easily shoot yourself with your camera without having the screen. I did it for years and never had a problem with framing myself and just getting myself at a distance. But yeah, this is pretty cool. I think it works out nicely. Look at this thing. But I'm gonna put this back down, and we're gonna go and stop this GoPro Hero 8 footage right here with the media mod, and boom, we're gonna go and stop that right there. File this over to the side for a second. Actually, I'll just hold on to it. So how long does the battery last? So GoPro pretty much said that the rating for the screen is about, and depending on your usage, it could last longer if you're not having it constantly on throughout the whole time. I know that it's going to last quite a bit longer than the internal battery for your GoPro Hero 8. And I'm not sure about the Hero 9 because I haven't got my hands on it and how long the battery lasts. But I would definitely think that the display mod's going to outlast that battery as well. So one workaround that I found that works really, really good is actually plugging in your USB-C plug-in to have continuous power to your GoPro Hero 8 or Hero 9, and then also plugging in right here the USB connection to the media mod, and using like a power bank, like my little Anker power bank right here. I can show you guys. This little power bank is a 26,800 milliamp, 26,800 milliamp powered battery pack right here. And as you can see, it has 2 USB-A ports and 1 USB-C port. So I can have continuous power and just plug in both things right here on the side. So like I said, I was able to have continuous power to both the display mod and the unit itself, the GoPro Hero 8, and I did a nice long time lapse the other day, and I was able to pretty much shoot for like hours on end and have like a nice cool 10-minute time lapse. And I think I was recording out there for a few hours, and it pretty much was from midday all the way to almost when the sun was about to go down. So I thought that was pretty cool. And it was all powered by this little power bank. So if you're stationary like what I'm doing right now, you can easily just plug in right here into the media mod and also into the display mod and just continually charge it and not have a problem whatsoever. So if that's the way you want to use it, to be able to have continuous power and not have to worry about trying to change out the battery or charge the battery, because the rated time for my Hero 8's battery probably is maybe around the 45 minutes an hour mark, depending on how I use it. If I just use it in spurts, it'll last quite a bit longer. And for me, the way I like to film when mainly use this thing for skateboarding. But as of late, I've been trying to just dork around and play with the camera by just filming myself. And I really like this display mod. I think it's a nice added bonus to be able to see myself and frame myself properly. And as you guys can see, it looks like it's doing a really good job. So let me go and put this to the side. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So the GoPro Hero 8 / Hero 9 Black display mod. What do you guys think? I think it's pretty dope. I think it does a really nice job. It's very bright screen. I actually took it out inside pretty bright conditions and stuff, and I was still able to see myself fairly good, and that's always a plus, to be able to have the display bright enough to be able to see yourself and frame yourself properly. And yeah, it's really good to be able to have the free reign to be able to kind of look at yourself and get the proper distance. And if you want to get closer, you're not cutting off your face all crazy and stuff, because you can actually see how you're framing yourself. So yeah, I guess that's it for right now. Thank you guys for checking out this review or overview of the GoPro Hero 8 Black / Hero 9 Black display mod, along with the Hero 8 media mod and my little setup. Boom shakalaka. So the next thing that I'm probably gonna get my hands on is the brand new remote control that goes along with the Hero 8 and Hero 9 Black. And I guess it's a fairly new accessory. I still have my remote for my other cameras, but I never got a chance to really try it on my Hero 8, so I'm not sure if it actually works yet. I haven't got to that point yet, because I rarely ever use the remote control. But at times when I wanted to set up my cameras everywhere in a certain proximity, I can just press the record button and everything's in sync via the wireless connections of the Bluetooth, and boom, I can have multiple angles and record myself. I only did that a few other times and stuff, and I thought it was pretty cool, because when you're running around like a one-man band and you're trying to be creative on your own and not really have anyone else around, then you can just do whatever you want, But yeah, this is my little review or overview of this little display, and I thank you guys for watching. If you guys have any questions, please leave a comment down below. If you found this video helpful, give me a like. Also hit that subscribe button. All right, this is your boy Simon Sejas signing off, and I'll catch you next time. Let's go. Woo! Dun, 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 dun. Later, guys.